All right, so here we are again. I've made an update to this robot that essentially filters and collects information from the SAM.gov website according to the required specifications. So I just listed what are we trying to do here, navigate to the website, search and apply certain filters so that, you know, um, it searches by NAICS code on, say, every day. And then whatever it finds, it should scrape all the solicitation information and download any attachments for later use. And then it does all of this into like an individual folder dated the day of whenever you run it. And then it pulls out certain salient information for further use. So every time you run this, it will create a different folder each day. And then if the next day, if something appeared on yesterday's run, it should skip over it and do the rest, the new ones. So it's quite intense, and I just want to show you how it works since I've updated it. Now, normally let me show you, there are like several, I think there are about 17 different NAICS codes, but I'm not going to do that. That's going to take a long time. So I just picked two just to test the robot. So it's going to run, check for these ones, whatever it finds, one after the other. Okay. All right. So having said all of that, I'm going to, so I'm going to go ahead and press play to start the robot. So it goes to the sam.gov website and applies all the filters for this particular code 541513, and then it gets 6 results. After getting those results, it's going to go ahead and start processing each of the findings. The idea is that it opens up each entry, whether it's 6 as it is in this case, or 200, it doesn't matter. Then it scrapes all the screen's contents, and if there are any attachments, like you see, it downloads them and it moves them to a new folder that it just created. So that'll be entry 1, taking care of entry 2. Same thing, scrape all the contents with a view to extracting what is important later. Downloads the attachments into a folder. So it might be a bit boring to watch, but the same thing would have taken a human being. I mean, it takes the robot just maybe a little over a minute per item. It would take a human being a lot longer time to do all of this, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, because you have to like copy and paste stuff painstakingly from this page for each item. Of course, unlike the human being, the robot doesn't make mistakes. So at this point, this is the second NAICS code it's going through. See, this one has just 8 results. And it's going to do the same thing, scrape all the contents and go through the same process very quickly. So again, for the purpose of this video, I'm only doing 2 NAICS code, where you can do all of them if you like. But these 2 don't have too many entries. That's why I'm using them as the example. I've seen one that has over 100 entries. That would take a while to get through, but it will do it, whether it's 100, 150, 10, it doesn't matter. You'll do them, and you can just go off and play somewhere while it's working, and you get your results when you get back. So it doesn't look like it's doing anything right now, but it's furiously working in the background, preparing your reports. But you'll get to see when the robot stops. So just watch that, shall we say, greenish icon beside the Excel file on the taskbar. When that goes away, it means the robot is done. Okay, so right now it's about to start preparing the reports, I think, because it didn't go off. In other words, it's going to process all the information that it got. Okay, so green button has disappeared, and if I scroll down here, it tells me it took 13 minutes to do both of them. Now let me see. So these are the two folders. You can see this one was created at 9:54 a.m. This one at 10:02 a.m. And from what I can see here, and this opening, this one had anyway, we saw that this one had like six entries, and these are the things you requested for. All of them are here pulled out for your use, including description. So 6 plus 8 is about 14 items. Is the other lot, and it took about 30 minutes, so actually less than a minute per item. And we can figure out a way to make it faster, but all the stuff you requested for is here, the phone numbers and emails and description, all of that is there. So it's done, and it will do this again over and over again. As you can see, I did some yesterday night. These are the two I did this morning. And you can basically just press play and it will do all your NAICS codes every day and create a new folder with the new items. Okay, hope you like it. Bye.